Okay, everyone. Please let me know if you can hear us. I am trying very hard to make this work. It seems that my stuff crashed. So let me know. Let me know if you can hear me because it was not working.
Hold on. So I hear you in the stream.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear your echo now. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, you good. Okay, you can hear me. Good. And then what about Ghost? Can you hear Ghost? Say something. We'll try a little bit better because that was very crusty.
That's very crusty. All right.
Burly. I can barely hear you. I can't even hear you.
You can't hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. What about the chat? Can you hear Ghosty? Still low. My goodness. Let's see if we
Should I
can.
speak louder?
What about now? Try now. Well, you're cutting out, so can't really test it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on. I'm about drinking water.
Oh, you were drinking water. Okay. I was like,
Oh, no. I'm afraid to disconnect my actual thing.
oh, I see.
Yeah, because you're. Okay, so Oh, push pause. Mute. Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know if the chat can hear you. Chat,
Can you hear me? Chat room.
chat, chat. Mic check. Chat room one
Mic
two. Low, but it's more clear
low,
than
but it's
before.
more clear than before. Cool
Yeah.
beans.
Okay.
Cool beans.
Is it tolerable? Are you guys able to handle it? Can you handle it?
you you can't handle the low. We need me up here at a 10 and I'm at a 2.
yeah.
My mic is at a 2. Can they hear me better if I
um,
speak up like that?
I don't know. Can you? Chat. Tune in. Let us know. it's, they did say that it was low, but it's more clear than before. So maybe we needed to
Okay.
do an entire reboot.
Mhm.
But that's okay. All right. Well, now that we've started again, like 6.5 out of 10. Okay, I guess it's
Yeah, it's
better.
a nice. Yeah, we're getting there.
You may have to speak loudly and clearly, as loud as you
Very.
can.
Oh man, I'm gonna verbally be tired after this. Vocally, there we go.
So,
Vocally be tired.
in most states.
Passively aggressive.
That's good. We like that. Hey, you know what? If those are the test scores and it's passing, I think we're good. Okay, so take two.
Average.
Welcome to our chaos. Obviously, we appropriately named this live stream as with a side of chaos because, as you can see, this is chaos. But we are changing up our stream tremendously. Um, I am Indy. For those who have been with the stream before, I did do Magic the Gathering content. But now we're kind of moving in a different direction, and I'm going to let Ghost touch on that in a few minutes. But my name is Indigo Jones, spelled Joans, and welcome to our chaos. We are really excited to have you here on this journey with us. We are starting a new chapter, new fun stuff. It's going to be really exciting. I'm still going to do Magic the Gathering content. I think I'm going to reserve that for maybe Friday or Saturday spots. But for the most part, Ghost and I have decided we're going to get together and we're going to do some really fun art stuff. And that's going to be set Sundays and maybe Wednesdays. So, Ghost, if you want to go ahead and speak on that, kind of give us a little insight on kind of what we're going to be doing moving forward.
Okay. Yeah. Um. I. Oh man. Ooh. Brain fog. Okay. So yes. I am going to be working with Indy. My name is Ghostbox. I am not much of a speaker, but hey, I'll do my best. Um, I was talking to Indy. You know what? I'm just like nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's okay. This is like the least judgmental place. I've created a safe space for you.
Hey, oh, I'm
I'll
safe.
protect you.
I just
Yeah, I'll
feel
protect
very
you. Don't
safe.
worry.
So yeah, basically we're just gonna be like chatting it up, taking it chill, answering questions, talking to you guys, making you feel included. I'm going to be giving tutorials. I am as good as I can be. I'm trying to get better as well with my art. But I will do it in a way where it's not like um how do those artists do it where they're like you have to do it certain ways to do it right, and I'm like, no, I want to help you find your own way to create your own characters in your own style, the way I had to find out my way. Um, so yeah,
So
honestly, that's pretty much.
yeah. So Ghost Fox is actually the one who designed all these cute little chibis that you see on the live stream. And this is what we've created together, kind of a combined vision. Obviously, she drew it, and the whole purpose of this is she's going to be teaching me how to draw chibis because it's something I've always wanted to do. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And again, that's going to be Sundays and Wednesdays, I believe. That's when we're going to be doing the artwork, and we're actually going to be doing this we're starting off the series with creating artwork for my streams coming up for the Friday show and maybe possibly the Saturday show of Magic the Gathering as well as crafty content where we're just making stuff together, building stuff. The current project I'm working on is Ren Fair. My daughter and I are going to be going to the Renaissance Fair at the end of July. And so I'm kind of building our costumes, I'm creating things. And so I'd love for you to join me on that journey. But with all that being said, we're actually going to play a game tonight to get to know each other. I did put it in the description. If you did not check out that description, go ahead and check it out. But we're going to just start this game with icebreakers, just as a get to know me, get to know you kind of thing. So, Ghost, if you want to go ahead and start off with the first question, and then we can just kind of answer it together. So, like, you can go first, and then I'll go first, or however you want to do it.
Well, I will draw the card first.
Okay.
I will start off with an icebreaker card. I'm just gonna randomly
Okay.
in here.
And remember to
I will
speak
read it to
up.
you. Oh, okay. And I will read it to you, and we can. Is that good enough?
Yeah, just speak
Is it good to you? Okay.
project.
Projecting. Enunciate words. All right.
Enunciate.
Enunciate. All right. Here's a good question. What do you think the coolest accent is to have?
Ooh, what do I think the coolest accent is to have? I think honestly Scottish or like that kind of accent. Oh, I love that. That is very chef's kiss. It's very nice. I like it.
You know
And
what?
then I think the next one would be British. So it's like Scottish and then British. I think those two are pretty sweet.
I
Australian?
feel like,
Yeah, we
yeah,
have.
you know what? Yeah, I like Australian.
Yeah, someone in the chat said Australian. Australian is pretty
You know what?
good. It's pretty
It's
nice.
growing on me. It is growing on me.
It
I'm
is.
like,
It is. I've seen a couple of like TikToks and like different kind of videos of people and with their Australian accent. I'm like, okay, it is. It's pretty good. So yeah, you know what?
I like it.
I'm gonna side with you in the chat. I think that's a good one too. Australian.
Are
What
you
did you?
Australian?
Yeah, yeah. Are you Australian?
Are you Australian?
Whilst
Because
you
if
answer
you are,
that,
then I agree.
Ghost, what do you think? Outside, like other than Australian, what do you think? Do you
Other
have?
than, I mean, I don't have a favorite accent. I mean, they're all pretty amazing. I'm very open to
Yeah,
a lot of stuff that
nice. You're like, it's
French.
all good.
Yes.
It's all
You know what?
great.
I saw a TikTok on someone who was from France complaining
French.
about why well he was French, and he is like, why do Americans like the French accent? And he's like, it is he was disgusted with his own accent, and he's like,
Oh.
we had to yell, and it was actually really funny. It's a funny
You
video,
know,
and I'm like, well, we learn to appreciate the things that we don't have in America.
yes.
This Our accents are very very
Well,
simple and
and
very
you know what's
southern.
really
I like southern.
interesting?
You know what? I really like the southern accents.
There
Those
you
are
go.
nice.
There you go.
Southern is nice.
You know, it's really interesting. I talked to one of our mutual friends, and she brought up that uh, Colorado does have an accent.
Yeah, because
But like you have to really listen because obviously, it's the
they
area.
said it's mountains. That we say mountains.
Mountains, yeah, mountains.
Mountains. I'm like,
Yeah,
well, how do you say it?
yeah, the
Mountains,
mountains, but it's like mountains,
mountains.
mountains. Yeah,
we,
it's
we say mountains. We got a little bit of Texan in us. We say mountains.
mountains. Yeah, it's so weird. Like, yeah, so there is an accent. You just like if you're from the area, you don't hear it, but other
I
people
don't.
they've
Nope.
told me like you do have one. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool.
I guess I have one. Colorado is
Colorado,
Colorado.
yeah, a capital A. Don't forget that capital A.
I mean, I'm a native. I was born and raised here, and
Yeah,
I'm just like, I've always said it Colorado.
Colorado,
Like
or
it's not even supposed to be in English. It's actually Spanish, and it means like colorful, right?
yeah, I
Colorado.
think it was supposed to be like the color red. That's what I was taught in school. I think it was like,
Yeah.
yeah, the color red. But
And I have to say Colorado.
Colorado,
Colorado.
well, like
Colorado.
now that you're starting to repeat it, it's gonna start sounding so weird
It's
to
gonna sound
you.
weird.
Because when I was when we had this conversation with our mutual friend, essentially they were like Colorado, and the way they said it, it was like Colorado, but it was like, oh, I don't even know how to describe it, but it was like all like a run-on sentence almost, if you could imagine that. It was so weird, but yeah, Colorado. Yeah,
Colorado.
exactly. See, 10 Colored Nails knows what I'm
Colorado.
talking about. Colorado. Colorado.
Colorado.
Yep,
If,
Colorado.
if you're from Colorado, you know. You
You
know.
know, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And guess what? You
You
know.
know. Yes, exactly. Okay, next question.
All right. Do you want to go icebreaker one or two?
Hey, 10 Colored Nails, thanks so much for following. We appreciate that. We appreciate you. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna get a buzzer and just like celebrate.
So,
Woo! All
brr,
right.
brr, brr,
So
brr.
we gotta go far. Okay, so icebreaker two or three. Sorry, I meant two.
Let's go another icebreaker. Let's do icebreaker.
All right. Let's see. Ooh. Okay.
Remember to
Song.
project.
Oh, projecting. Here we
Good
go.
job.
Can
Good
you hear
job.
me?
Yep.
All
Good.
right. Have a song dedicated to you or a poem written for you? Song
Uh,
all day.
oh,
Song.
which would I prefer?
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm okay. So I am very picky. Ooh, that's scary. So they followed, right? But it didn't appear on the screen until later. So it went through my headphones and it scared me. Oh my gosh.
Oh
Okay.
gosh.
Okay. It scared me. I was like, oh. Anyway, thanks for the follow. But yes,
Definitely want me a song.
so
I
I
like me that music.
yes, but I am. I guess you could say spoiled because my husband is a musician, and so
You know what? Not fair. Not fair.
I'm spoiled. My husband is a musician, and so I can have him serenade me all the time. So I would go with music. Though if he wrote me a poem, I think I would value it just the same, just because knowing him and knowing like how long I've been with him, it would be amazing if he wrote a poem. So yeah,
Give that
so
some love later.
I know.
Give a big old smooch.
Big old smoochers.
Smooch. A little kiss on the cheek.
Just a little. All right. Next icebreaker. Let's do another icebreaker.
All right, another icebreaker.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me something good, pile.
Tell me something good. Don't copyright strike me.
Did you have pets growing up? If so, what kind?
Did I have what?
Pets.
Pets. Okay. The microphone cut out. So I was like, I'm going to need you to repeat that so I can really hear what you say. Um, no. So growing up, um, I had pets, but not really. So we had a pet rabbit when I was younger, and I loved this thing so much, but it hated me so much, and it loved my grandma. And that was about it. That was the only pet I actually had outside of the goldfish, because my mom was allergic to cats, and they just didn't want dogs. Like my grandma did not want dogs, and I grew up with my mom and my grandma, and so we didn't really have pets.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I grew up and I was old enough, when I started dating my now husband, they had dogs like all the time. They always had dogs. They had a cat. Like it was crazy. They had so many pets. And for me, I was like, this is weird. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, people have pets. That's a thing. And as soon as we got married, I was like, yes, I want pets. And so, yeah, so long story short, yes and no. I grew up with pets, but I wasn't really allowed to have pets. So, yeah. What about you? Ooh, crusty.
I mean,
There you go.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You good? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
All right.
project.
All right. I'm projecting. I'm projecting. Um. So I've had fish. I've had snakes. I've had rats. I've had bunnies. I've had guinea pigs. I've had wolves. I've had German shepherds.
So you are fading out really bad. So I caught snakes, rats, German shepherds, and that was it. And I don't know if the chat caught anything else, but it was really bad.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, it's a little better.
How about now?
A little worse.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me now?
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you
a
hear me
little
now?
bit better.
Okay. So, like I was saying, I've had fish. I've had birds. I've had peacocks, horses, wolves, snakes. Um, I mean, I had the whole farm right there, and this was in a rural area. Rural.
Rural. Rural. That Colorado accent kicking in. Rural.
That's what I was. Oh no.
Rural.
Yes, wolves, dogs, peacocks. I'm trying to think of what else I my family has owned within the same household as me. Horses.
I'm
Um,
still shocked at the peacocks and the
I,
wolves. I guess peacocks and
okay,
wolves. I'm like,
so
what an
the wolf.
exotic life.
So the wolf, we had the wolf when we were really little, and I decided to give it the name. I think it was Archimedes. There we go, Archimedes, like
Oh,
the
I love
owl
that.
from Sword in the Stone.
Yes, I love that name. Oh,
And
that's such a
then
good one.
my grandparents, since they raised us most of our childhood, they had two peacocks, and at one point, like, I remember them in giant cages in our dining room when they first brought them home, and I'm like, what are these for? And they're like, to eat. I'm like, oh god, no. Oh
No.
no. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, so no, no, we did eat peacocks eventually, and it was
Ah.
completely disappointing. And I don't trust my family anymore because
You're like, no, we're
they
not. We're not cool anymore. We're not. We're not Gucci.
no,
Um,
no, y'all fed me a freaking beautiful bird
like,
here.
how dare you? How dare?
How
Um,
dare
so when
you?
you said peacock, it reminded me. I saw this thing on Facebook. It was so funny. Um, it was it was I don't know if you've seen that movie, the biopic with Elton John, who's played by, I think it's his name's Tegan Egerton or something like that. He was in
Hmm.
Kingsman and all of that. But anyway, he played Elton John, and it shows a picture of like him dressed in feathers and boas and just like super extravagant, obviously portraying Elton John. And then the person sitting next to him just in like a plain black like jacket, just kind of looking at him like what? And it said male birds versus female birds. So you
Yeah.
said peacocks. I instantly thought of that picture of him just dressed in boas and
Man.
feathers and colorful and oh my gosh, yes. And it's like this is accurate. This is how the birds are. The male birds are beautiful and
Yeah.
the female birds are female birds. They're female birds.
They got a great personality.
Yeah, they've great personality.
So, yeah.
Oh, you were
Man.
gonna ask me a question, remember? You were gonna
I
ask me.
was.
You were. I thought I'd remind you.
Name. Thank you
My.
for reminding me. I have horrible memory.
That's okay. That's what I'm here.
Um,
That's what I'm here for.
okay. What inspired your name?
My name. Okay. So I get
Your
this.
name.
I get this question a lot. A lot of people always ask me what inspired my name or why do I have the name that I chose. And actually, it's kind of a strange journey. Let's go on it together so I can explain it to you. So
A nice journey.
I grew up with my mom. Obviously, she had a friend, and her friend was very like a hippie. She was very hippie based. Her daughters were named Echo. She had a daughter named Echo, and I think she had a daughter named Dawn. Beautiful names, and so I kind of was just getting more into this like kind of hippie thought process of just I really love the way the names have come to be for you know certain people. And so I was trying to think of a name for my stream, trying to think of a name for myself, really. And I really liked Indigo. I love the way it sounds. I love what it represents, the colors. Um, I love the movement that kind of went behind it way back in the day, like in the 60s. Um, of course, I do have different beliefs and everything, but I love how it came to be. The word indigo is just so beautiful to me. It's amazing. And then
Powerful.
Jones, originally, I wanted my name to be Indigo Jasper, but it just didn't stick so well. But
Yeah.
Indigo Jones was perfect because I was thinking, Joan Jett. Now, originally, I spelled it Jones, but somebody already has that name. And I was like, well, I'm unique. I'm different. And I went with the actual spelling of Joan, like Joan Jett, Joan.
Yeah.
And so then I add the S, obviously, and so it's Jones. So it's Indigo Jones. And that's kind of how my name came to be. It's just the way that this word, it just, I don't know, you know how sometimes you hear a word and it just like,
It
it
just fit.
it does something to you, you know what I mean? Like it just like, it scratches your brain, it tingles your insides, and you're just like, ah, that is such a
How do you
good
feel about
word.
the word? How do
Yeah.
you feel about the word bubble? Like
Bubble.
bubble.
See? Yeah,
Bubble.
exactly. Bubble. I know, it just brain scratches. The brain itches, it scratches it. And so for me, it's indigo. I freaking love that word, the name. And so yeah, that's why my name is Indigo Jones or Indy. No, it is
Oh.
not. It is not an Indiana Jones reference. It is because I like the word indigo. But
I was
yeah,
thinking,
great
yeah, I was
question.
thinking Indiana Jones.
Yeah, great question.
Perfect. You
Um,
just really like Indiana Jones.
no, 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 no. It's the word indigo, but I go with indie because it's just people can call you indie. Indie.
Yeah.
That's what I go by is indie.
Yeah, it works.
But
It works.
reversal. What? Okay, it's restored.
Restored. Oh,
Restored.
look at us. We're so cute. You
Okay,
guys are so adorable. My goodness. I'm gonna have to get the name of your artist.
I know. Well, my artist is just about to explain why they came up with their name. Take it away.
Let me enunciate and empower my words. So, I'm not as deep as you. I like foxes.
Yep.
And um, I don't know why I put ghost. I forgot. I feel like there was a deeper meaning behind it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm into spiritual stuff. I'm not into ghosts. They scare me. But it fit. It fit because I don't like to be seen. I don't like to like be out there. I like to be very private
Hmm.
about a lot of myself because I want my art to speak for itself. I
Right.
don't feel like I need to show my face or put myself, me as a person out there just to show what I have. I'd
Hmm.
rather show you what I have in my artwork than, than show myself because
Yeah.
I have can do that though because they are strong in their own way. Where I have seen artists who are like, well, I'm going to show my face and my art. Like
Hmm.
they need to know who I am. And it's like, you know what? I don't do art for the profit of it. I do art because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing art. I've never been the type to be like to want to profit off of anything. I like to earn money. It's nice. Money is nice. It makes the world go round. But again, the whole like, it's like kind of like ghostwriters. Like I'm working in the background and I'm happy here. I'm
Mm.
happy with what I have. So yeah, like I said, foxes too. They're like are my they're one of my favorite. I don't know if you could hear me still.
No, I can. I can. I'm nodding my head like yes. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm like
Yeah.
that's pretty much to sum it up. I'm just very simple, very you know.
Okay. No, that's totally fine. In case anybody else was wondering, that's why there's a cute little avatar of Ghost Fox sitting in the corner, because that's why. She doesn't want to show
Yes.
her face, and that's okay. Very Banksy of you, super Banksy, so mysterious. Um,
I'm always so mysterious.
so
Like my
mysterious. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go ahead and go with two. Let's go ahead and do a two question.
all right. Give me a two. Give me a two. Pulling
Boom.
up. Okay, I'm not gonna read that one.
Okay,
That's
next
another
one. Next one.
Have you ever sleepwalked? Describe what happened.
No, I've never slept walk. I
But how do
think
you know?
I mean, because from what I've heard, you wake up sometimes in the middle of it. Like I don't know if you watched Selena Spooky Boo. Such a sweet girl. I love her so
No.
much. Selena Spooky Boo. She is so awesome. She's on TikTok and on YouTube. But she does this thing where she does like she records her sleepwalking like on her home cameras. And I'm telling you, I have seen some of her videos where she walks out at night naked and comes home like running. Like she said she
I
has,
think I've seen her.
yes. And I'm like, no, I've never sleptwalked because I have never like woken up. The closest thing I think I can say that I've sleptwalked was when you were younger and your parents woke you up and took you to your room. That's about
Yeah.
it. That's about it. Otherwise,
You slept. You slept while they walked.
exactly. I was sleeping while they were walking. Like that's the closest thing. But no, I've
Same thing.
never done it. What about you? Have you slept walked? Slept walked?
Slept walked. Sleepwalked. Sleep.
Sleepwalked? Slept?
Have you
Smoked?
have you done what
Smoten?
you have questioned?
Huh?
A sleepwalk. Smitten. Smoten.
Smoked? Do
Do
you
I
want to be
like
smoked?
you? Would you like to be shout out to Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
Same. Shout out to you, man. It's same concept. Anyway, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Okay, so I have never sleptwalked, but apparently I did have this experience um in high school when I was having nightmares.
Hmm.
Um, I forgot what we're
Sleep
just gonna pop out of my
paralysis?
head. I believe it's that like where like you go to sleep but you're like still awake
Hmm.
and you can control your dreams and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so that happened to me, and in it, like I was in my room and I was really sick at the time. I don't know if you know, but I was like that was around junior year when I didn't show up at school
Yes,
very
yes, yes,
often.
yes. I remember. And
I was
for the folks at home, Ghost and I have known each other since high school, so we're good friends. We're good old friends, so we've known each other for a while.
Yes.
But go on. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted
No,
to let
no,
them know.
you're good. So yeah, so in that dream, I had to take my medicine because again, I was passing. I
Mm.
was my like, I was becoming unalive, I guess. I
Oh
don't know how to
yeah.
say that.
No, I
So I
think
was
you.
really 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 sick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were.
And so
In
yeah,
between. You were in between.
in between the worlds. And so yeah, and so in my dream, I got up from my bed to take medicine because I'm like, I didn't take my medicine, and I walked out of my room, and I don't sleep with my doors open. I close them because I am scared to death of the dark. And I went to see my brother watching some anime, and he became this monstrous like thing. And I'm not gonna say the word because nope, nope, nope,
Don't. Yeah.
no,
Nope. We'll just say
no,
don't bring that to
that
fruition.
nope, we will not. And he chased me back to my room, and um, he got caught in like this thing, and he couldn't grab me, and he just kind of disappeared. I got up and I closed my door, and at some point my closet door opened in my dream, and when I woke up, my closet door was open, my bedroom door was open, and there were scratch marks on my bed.
Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh,
I
this is so
dreamed that.
spooky!
I don't think it counts as sleepwalking, but that was the closest
No, that
I
is spooky! Oh my
I have a lot
gosh.
of those.
Yeah,
A lot of those kind of stories.
yeah, no, that's spooky. You know what's really great though? Speaking of which, everyone, we are continuing to do a bunch of this stuff, but come October, please tune in, join us, because in October we're going to be doing like scary story Fridays, I think. I think we'll put off like the Friday Night Magic off for October, and I want to do spooky stories on Fridays in October. I think that's going to be a lot of fun, so please come back and join us. Also, um, submit some of your stories to us, like if you know me personally or if you are in the Discord. I will set up a little like chat thing that you can put your messages in and tell us your spooky stories, because I really, really, really love October and I love spooky stories. So I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. So tune in for that. Again, if you're
Christmas.
not, yeah, if you're not following, please follow us. We're here. We're having a good time. It's free. It's free to follow. So go ahead and follow us. I'm just doing shameless self promoting at this point. I'm just letting you guys know. But also, shameless self promoting, no problem. Also,
Acceptable.
I wanted to chat or shout out, I believe it's Chia. I don't know if they're watching, but unfortunately, the Google Docs that you filled out, I did not get until like the beginning of last week. And so I do want to put it out there that I am still open to playing Magic over live stream with you or with anybody else who wants to play. There is a link in the chat. If you want to play Magic with me, you can click on it and fill it out. It's going to email it to me now. I set it up to email to me. So go ahead and do that. But otherwise, yes, that's what we're doing. We're doing a lot of fun stuff. We're trying to get more content out there for you guys. But anyway, with all that being said, let's move on to the next question. Outside of being spooked, that was a spooky
I,
story.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I like spooky
Terrifying.
stories. I love spooky stories, but they they scare me. I'm
Alright,
a
now the
chicken. I'm a
yeah,
chicken.
I have tons of them. Like I have tons of them. I don't know if I can do them on Fridays, but I can do them on Sundays.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll have to
Um,
maybe move stuff around to where October Sundays in October we'll
yeah,
do
because
Spooky Story Sunday. Ooh, that works. Spooky Story Sunday. Woo!
yep, yep.
That's what
And
we'll
guess
do.
what? I am gonna definitely do some cheaties. Definitely.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that'll be so much fun. Spooky Story
Oh
Sunday.
yeah.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so did you want
Number
two,
two.
three,
Yeah.
or I
Let's do another
let's
number
do a
two.
two?
Yeah.
All right. What's something that comes easily to you?
That comes easily to me.
Yes.
What comes easily to me? Oh man, I don't know. Oh, obviously it's not words. um, I don't know. I guess others would say it's openness to like chat with people. I guess so that kind of comes easily. Which is funny because I am literally a chihuahua with anxiety. Like I have so much anxiety, and I like, but apparently I can be very extroverted and I can chat with anybody. So I guess chatting skills. I'm gonna go with that. I guess.
Okay. All right.
What about you?
Uh, let's see. What comes easy to me? Being kind to others and not lying. Well, honestly,
Yes,
I'm an open book.
that's good. We love that. I do not like liars.
I do
Like,
not. I
oh,
just loathe liars.
yep. Just
They,
be
oh
honest
my
with me.
goodness.
That's all. Just
Be
be
honest.
honest.
Yeah, tell me like it is.
Just tell me like it is.
I got tough skin.
Yeah,
Don't
just
please don't tell me like it is.
no, please,
That's hurtful.
just be
That's
gentle.
sensitive.
Be gentle. Tell me like it is, but gently.
I didn't actually. I didn't
You know,
actually. I was just about to say that.
like killing me softly with his song. Gently, gently.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna tell you a story. I remember I was gonna tell you a story, and I
I
was
like
saving it
stories.
for the stream. I was saving it for the stream because it's so freaking funny. Okay, so remember how I told you I had jury duty, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I was holding the story to tell you because I was really like it's so funny. So I ended up moving counties. Obviously, for those who didn't know, I've moved counties. I've moved to a different city, and it's in a different county. And I got the jury summons like right before we moved, and so I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and submit this and let them know I'm not even in the same county. Um, yeah, the date that I thought I was supposed to submit it was actually the date I was supposed to appear. So I'm
Oh.
scrambling. I know, I'm scrambling. I finally was able to get out there. I get out there, and I'm standing in the line, I'm going through the whole process, and by the time I get up to the counter, I had filled out the paper and I showed it. And she looks at it and says, "Oh, you're not in this county anymore. We'll go ahead and get that transferred over. Have a nice day."
Wow.
I want to remind everyone that I moved counties, moved cities, almost an hour away. So you have to imagine that I was up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, on the road by 6, driving an hour
That.
just to get out there. So they said, well, we'll transfer it. So I was like, okay, fine. So I get my kids back in the car. Oh, yeah, mind you, I had to bring my kids with me too. So I get my kids back in the car.
No.
Yeah, I know. Get my kids back in the car. We end up driving back home. And no joke, a week later, oh my God, this is the kicker. A week later, I get another jury summons for my county. And I'm supposed to be there on the 27th of July.
No.
They literally did not wait. They transferred me like that
They're like
immediately.
they're like, bet we got
Yeah,
you.
they're like, "Got you, boo. Here you go." I'm like, yes. And so, oh my gosh, I was just like so
Like it's
upset.
like the Jehovah Witnesses. Oh, you're in a different house. Don't worry, we'll find you.
Yeah, yeah. It
We'll
was
find
it was
you.
a summons. It literally when you are summoned, you are summoned. It does not matter. You are summoned. So
Let's
yeah.
just hope they're using the right transmutation circles. This properly.
We
We
sure
sure
did.
did. We got
Okay.
it. We got it.
Can you hear me though? Is it coming through on the chat on the
Yeah.
stream?
I
Sorry.
can see the stream going. I'm
Okay.
like admiring the little pumpkin.
Yes. Oh my
Pumpkin.
gosh. I know that's so cute.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. We're trying really hard. I think I'm going to
It's
have to.
fine.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get just a direct connection to the box, to my box, to see if maybe that's got something to do with it. Because we're supposed to have um, high upload speeds, like that's what we're paying for. So I'm gonna have Mr. Jones take a look at that and see if he can fix it. But otherwise, outside of that, um,
Outside.
I hope everyone got to hear my story, my jury duty story. But yes, okay, let's go with another. Let's do one more number two.
All right. Da-da-da-da-da. Eat. All right. What's your go-to de-stress activity?
Oh, crocheting. Yes,
Aha. Ah, yes.
crocheting. I love to crochet when I am stressed or frustrated. I literally could just sit there and just like hook a needle like it's nothing. I love to crochet when I'm stressed. That is
Yes.
my
Yes.
decompression while listening to true crime podcasts or
You
YouTube.
froze. You
Yeah.
froze.
Oh.
You froze.
Oh no.
Crusty. That's crusty.
Okay, sorry, folks. We're just having technical difficulties, and that's okay. Um, as I was
I think the
saying,
satellites.
yeah, as I was saying, crocheting and.
I get an emoji there.
Okay. All right, I hope that worked. Hopefully.
It it did. It did. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Were you able to
All
catch what
right.
I said? The ending part?
Nope.
True crime.
True
True
crime. Yes,
crime in
I
YouTube
heard that.
and crocheting. But
Yes.
that, yes, that's my go-to for de-stressing. How about you?
Uh, uh,
You're breaking
well,
out. Okay, there you go.
can you hear? Can
I
you?
can hear
All
you
right.
now.
Okay. So I'm not gonna say drawing because it's not drawing. That stresses me out.
In case you were wondering, it's not drawing.
Drawing. It is not. It is not. And it's not crocheting. It's not anything artsy. Believe it or not.
Okay.
I am very creative. I'm very artistic, but it's not my de-stressor. Too much trauma behind it. I um I like to take naps and eat.
That
Uh,
sounds great.
drink me some boba
Oh,
tea, and
yes.
play video games. Oh, I love the classic ones. I love, like, right now we're in Sonic mode. We've been playing Sonic for the past few weeks,
Nice.
and just chilling, eating snacks, and sitting outside and enjoying some sun on the balcony.
As my daughter says, chili dogs.
Chili dogs.
Yeah,
It's like, get some chili dogs.
they just
You
saw
want
the
some chili
second
dogs?
yeah, they just saw the second Sonic movie and like she'll walk around and just be like, chili dogs, and she'll just be like, Mom, can I get some chili dogs? I'm like, oh my god, you're so adorable. Yes, you can have all the chili dogs.
I'm actually really happy with the way they made that movie. Like,
Yeah, it came out pretty
like
good.
they didn't make Knuckles look ridiculous. Like, they make him, like, in the recent cartoons, they've made him really buff,
Mm-hmm.
overly buff. And I get it, they're trying to like stick to the idea that like he's more muscle than brains,
Yeah.
but like I like his original design. It's like he's skinny, that's okay, but he's strong. You can be skinny and strong.
Yeah. Well, and
So that so, go ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
I was just saying, like, I love that Idris Elba was the voice of Sonic or of Knuckles I love that because Idris Elba. Oh, yes, he is.
Yes.
Yes, he is. Yes, I love him.
Ah.
Yes, he is. Yes. He is awesome. I love Idris Elba. He is really good, and so I liked him playing the part of Knuckles. It was, and the way he brought, like, the way he brought life to the character was perfect. Like, there was one
Yes.
part,
Give
spoiler
me a
alert
request
up
that you
ahead.
use your power.
And spoiler alert, yeah, when he like has the robots pointed on him, and he's just like, "I will fight you!" Like he's ready to fight, and then also he's like, "Oh, you're creating a
Favorite.
staircase."
That was my favorite part.
He's
He's like,
like,
oh my
"Oh,
god,
you're."
he's like me.
He was ready
Oh,
to
do you want me?
fight.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
Oh, you're creating a staircase. Oh, okay. It was
Well, that
so
was very
funny.
kind of you.
Yeah, so perfect. I loved that. That was so
Oh my
good.
goodness. Love it.
Love it. Okay, so let's
Like,
go with
yeah.
number three.
All right, we're going for three.
Category three.
What it says, what is my biggest pet peeve? So I'm just gonna switch that around and say, what is your biggest pet peeve?
Okay, what is my biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve. Oh my gosh. Liars. Lies. I hate
Yes,
lies. I
yes.
hate being told
Oh my
lies.
god, yes.
I hate like if we've had a friendship and you've lied to me, moving forward I question everything you say. And that's like tough
Facts.
because I grew up
You
with
have betrayed my trust.
exactly. So I grew up with a
Yes.
bunch of liars or people who told stories, and
Narcissist.
yeah, and so it's difficult for me to trust information the first time without doing research. Like I will literally
Yeah.
sit there and I will research the crap out of what I'm being told
You have become
until
the FBI agent.
yeah, exactly. Like I do not like liars. I despise liars, and if you lie to me, you've ruined the trust that we've built. And so
Yes.
yeah, and because I try to be as honest as I can be with someone. I may not say, you know what I mean? Like I may not tell the truth all the way, but I don't lie. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you've seen Lucifer,
Yeah.
the show, where he's like, I
No.
never lie. Well, he says he has a line. He's like, I never lie, and that's kind of where I'm at. It's like I don't tell you the full truth unless you ask
Yeah.
for it.
It's
And
like I don't lie, but I don't tell the full truth.
exactly, like I'll tell you,
Like I'm gonna
I'll
give you bits and pieces of it just
yeah,
to see where your boundaries are at. It's like
exactly,
don't lie to me, but like make sure you respect my boundaries.
exactly,
So
exactly. And so yeah, like I said, like I don't like liars, and I don't like people um, playing around with the truth or like dancing around telling me something. I'm like, just tell me, just be straight up and tell
don't beat
me.
around the don't beat
Exactly.
around the bush.
Just
Don't
tell
beat
me
around the bush.
because I can handle it. I'm a big girl. I'm
Yeah.
32
I
now.
got
I
tough
can
skin.
yeah, I've
Tough
I've
skin.
learned to deal with it. I can handle it. But yeah, that's definitely my pet peeve is liars. I do not
Gross.
like liars or
It's
lies.
crusty. That's
Crusty.
crusty. That's crusty. It did cut
Okay.
out, so I'm trying to keep up with it because I'm
Yeah.
watching the stream, but it's a little bit ahead compared to what you're telling me in the
Oh,
chat.
yeah. No, I know.
So yeah,
I
so
try to jump I try to jump to the BRB screen when you say that so that way I can try to fix it or let it catch up. But anyway, what about you? What are your pet peeves or what is a pet peeve of yours?
I mean that one is a big one.
Yeah.
I mean it's on a lot of my profiles. I
Yeah.
do hate liars.
Yep.
Um, taken being taken advantage of.
Mm, yes.
Like that's a pet peeve of mine. I don't like bad people. That's like people who like think they're better than others. Like, dude, we're all on this earth trying to survive. So
We all put our pants on one leg at a time. Like you're no better than
yeah,
I and I am no better than you.
no,
That sounds about right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds about right. Yeah, I
yep.
can I can I can vibe with that. I get that. I feel that.
I know. Vibe. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Don't copyright strike me. Okay,
Good
another one.
song.
Another category three.
Another category three. Let's see. Ooh, this is a long one.
Ooh,
Ooh,
okay.
all right. If you were to die today with no chance to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone? Why haven't you told them yet?
Ooh. Um. Ooh, that's a deep one.
I'm
Ooh. Oh, I don't.
answer that one.
You can answer that one?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
you answer
okay.
so I can think what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. So if I were to die today with no chance to communicate, like I mean, I should in my own head, I've already communicated with everyone everything I need to say. So there's not really anything I don't need to say. I've already said my piece. I think what I don't think I would ever tell anyone anything if I had something against someone. For example, me and my mom got in a fight, and I don't say anything to her about it because I know if I try, she'll say something negative to me. This is an example, it's not the truth.
Right.
I I wouldn't tell her that if I was on my deathbed. If she wasn't aware of it, like then she probably wasn't aware of it. I'm not gonna hold her accountable for my feelings.
Hmm.
Um and I also don't want to like leave this world with her like being like, well, if I had treated her better, if I like no, it's all ifs the moment I'm gone. Why didn't you treat me right when I was here? And that's the same concept to this question. It's like, why didn't I tell them while I was here? I've already told them. So why this question is just like it kind of doesn't make sense to me because
Hmm.
I'm a very open and honest person in
Yeah.
general. So I don't feel like I need to tell anyone anything.
And maybe that's why I couldn't answer the question right away because it's like, I mean, I already have an open line of communication with my mom. So everything I have to say, I'll tell her when it comes up. That's
Exactly.
kind of what we have. That's the type of relationship we have. And you're absolutely right. Why would you want to bring something up that's going to hurt someone in the end? And then they're
And they can't
stuck,
fix it.
yeah, they're stuck
Yeah,
living with that guilt of, oh my gosh, I should have done X, Y, and Z. I think honestly,
exactly.
what I would do, I have one person in particular, and I can't share any more information about them, but there is a
Yeah.
person I have in particular that I do need to resolve conflict with.
Ah,
However, they are not ready to resolve conflict with me.
that's
So I'm the type of
I think I
person,
know.
yeah, I'm the type of person that like I'm mad until we talk. So like
Yes.
I will stay mad until I have that conversation with someone, and then it's like water under the bridge. I move on. I'm done. Like it's good. We're gravy. Let's move on.
Not me.
But
Not
until
me.
but until that conversation happens, I can't. It's like a restlessness within me. And so it's not for lack of trying because I have tried to communicate with this person. And
Yeah.
the last time we tried a communication session, it ended very, very badly to the point where, tears were had and words were exchanged. So I don't know. I think honestly, mine would be, it would have to be a resolution of conflict rather than, um, you know, the last. What would I say on my deathbed? It would just be, let's resolve this because when I die, you know what I mean? Like we will
Have
not
to
have
fix it.
resolved this. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
And
couldn't
you
fix
don't
it.
want them to regret either. You don't want them to feel
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
like look, I've said my piece. I've told you what I needed to say. Like if
Mhm.
now it's up to you to put in
Yeah.
your piece. It's like that's where that boundaries
Mhm.
setting up boundaries comes in. It's like
Yeah.
when remember when me and you like had a conflict, you
Mhm.
asked me, you're like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know how it's gonna come off. I don't want to make it seem like I'm mad. I don't want to make it seem like this. Let me
Mhm.
tell you up front what it is. Don't take it to heart.
Yeah.
I'm just this way.
Yeah.
And I had to tell that to Dork Vader too. Like we were hanging out and he was like, are you mad? I'm like, no, I'm just thinking about stupid things. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, you give off that resting bee face aura. I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I have that energy about me. Like I I have the energy of don't approach me, don't come near me, leave me alone, don't talk to me. But in reality, I'm thinking about sunshines, bubbles, like how to make a new design, like partying, stuff like that. I have a lot going on in this little head of mine.
That's so
So it's
funny.
like, that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm gonna be 100% upfront with you, but I will also try and respect your boundaries with it. Like I don't want to hurt you. I'm not trying to tell you things to hurt you. I'm trying to tell you things because I care. Like
Right.
I care about how other people are and how they feel as well. It's
Yeah.
like if I didn't, yeah. So that was a deep question. That's a really
Yeah.
deep question.
It definitely took it a next level. So yeah.
Oh
Um.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's do
Oh
another
yeah.
category three.
All right. Category three. Oh gosh, no. Goodness gravy. I don't know if we want to answer this, but I'm gonna ask it anyways, and we
Yeah.
can see.
Okay.
Crusty, crusty, crusty. What's crusty?
Is it crusty? I don't
You
know.
said. I don't
Let's.
know. I don't know what you said. What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. I said okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Have you ever been to therapy? What was it like?
I can answer this question. I don't know if you're comfortable answering it, but
I'm comfortable with it.
I don't mind answering this question because I am very much of the mindset of being honest. Obviously, I just
Yes.
said I hate liars, so I'm of the mindset of being honest. I actually have been to therapy several
I think
times.
we all have at one point.
Yeah, like I start cycles, and obviously I fall out. My last therapist, I didn't really, I don't know, didn't vibe so much with them, but I am talking to a prescriber, and I'm getting on medication. I take medication for anxiety. It is pregnancy approved, so it's okay. Um,
Good.
I can take it, and I'm taking an extremely low dose. Like the average take for it is 25 milligrams, I believe, and I'm taking
Yeah.
7.5. So
Wow.
yeah, significantly baby doses, but it's enough to keep my anxiety at bay, which is good. Um, for
That's
those
good.
who are sitting and kind of just listening to us in the background, I have anxiety and depression and PTSD. I did get seen initially and was diagnosed with that, and then when I got pregnant with my second child, I stopped going to therapy. But then I started going recently, and got pregnant a third time. It's so funny. I go to therapy, I get pregnant. Maybe we figured something out there. But yeah, I ended up. I was going to see someone my second round, and like I said, didn't really vibe with them. But all in all, the experience is always good to get something off your chest. So I like that feeling of just being able to talk to someone and just kind of let it out. Like, this is what I'm going through. I just need somebody to hear me while I talk.
Yeah.
How about you? Are you
That's
comfortable answering this question?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am. Um I'm also iffy about it as well, but I'm still going to do my best to be
Share what you're comfortable
um
with.
yes. So been I have been in and out of therapy, counseling, like seeing psychologists, therapists, all the shebang, all the shaboodle since I was 3. Um, Tough childhood growing up. That's there's a lot into it. I don't like going to therapy. I've had a lot of negative experiences with it. Right now, I'm doing kind of like a self healing type of thing, and it's helped me a lot. But in um, in reality, yes, and I have been diagnosed with quite a bit of things, and then a lot of them misdiagnosed me with a lot of things because the medication that I had been given a while ago did make me go wonky, especially because it was during one of my pregnancies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it got really bad,
Yeah.
and they gave me something. They're like, it shouldn't affect you, and oh my god, did it affect me in the scariest way? I won't talk about that,
Yeah.
but it was really it was technically putting my me and my family in danger.
Yeah. And you and I have
So
already chatted about this
yes,
on
we
our
have
own. So I already know what you're
exactly.
going with. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
but it's good. We're all good now. Like I said, I've been going on my own
yeah.
personal healing journey, not trying to like because my mindset tends to take me to this point where it's like since I have talked to so many throughout my life, I don't believe. they work for me personally,
Yeah.
because I look at them and I'm like, you guys are people, human beings, just like me, with the same type of problems, if not like different, like more less traumatic.
Yeah.
I have met therapists and counselors who have told me that they've gone through quite the traumatic stuff growing up, and that's why they wanted to be therapists and counselors. And those are the ones that I actually really like connecting with, because it's like I felt like they understood what I was going through.
Yeah.
But those ones are a lot harder to find, because
Yes.
now you have to like go under all this like new testing type stuff to be
Hmm.
able to qualify as a therapist. And they're like, well, if you've gone through something too traumatic, you don't qualify.
Which is
And
kind of a little
that's what
silly.
sucks.
Yeah.
It is because it's like you guys are limiting people who understand us from
Hmm.
helping us.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, yes, I have, and it to me it's not fun. It was
No,
never fun.
no, and it never is. And honestly, I think the aftermath of dealing with trauma is good because you feel lighter. Um, just lightness because we don't want to get too deep. We don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
go too much into it. Recently, some of my traumas have come up. I think in the last year, and I have, mind you, I've been married for 11 years now, and this revelation hit at my 10-year anniversary. And I've started to realize why certain things affected me as they did. And I've been on a personal journey to try to help heal that, to help resolve that.
yeah,
And it's I feel like if you have your therapist, that's great, but also, it's good to have close friends that you talk to. Like
yeah.
I have someone that I'm very close with. I call her my wife. She is my absolute best friend, and I talk to her about pretty much everything when it comes to this because she's been going to therapy since she was 14. So
Yeah.
if I feel anything, I call her and I'm like, I just need to talk to you. I need to talk this through. And I trust her with certain things because I know her advice isn't to hurt me and it isn't to harm like my marriage or anything like that. She kind of has the same values as I do. And so when she gives me advice, it's advice given from, an equal platform. And, you know, I can appreciate that. I've always heard the saying, um, find someone who has the life you want and get mentorship from them. And that's kind of how it is with between us. It's that I ask her for help and she does the same for me. So yeah, just a little bit. I think having friends who can talk you through it is really important.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, do
Um,
we want to do another category
I
three?
think
Because
I was gonna say that it's gotten so deep that it's like, all right, let's switch it up. Let's
let's
try and
let's
find a comedic route to
let's
this.
go back to
Go back to
icebreakers.
something entertaining. Yeah,
Let's do an icebreaker.
let's.
Because I was like, "Ooh, that is
Woo,
that
yep,
game. This game does not play around."
it does not. It's a good game
Yes.
if you have issues like with talking to people, and
Mhm.
like, so it is a good game.
Yeah.
It's just for me and Dork Vader, we're just like we're like, all right, well, we have chaos going on in the background, so let's not play this game anymore. So we ended up buying that one pie game, the one that like you put whipped cream on the hand and you have to roll
Oh,
the dice,
yeah.
and
Pie face.
every turn, yeah, pie face. Oh, delicious.
Ah, delicious. I love
Ah,
that.
very delicious. All
Okay.
right. If you had the talent to play in any professional sport, which would you choose?
Ooh, any professional sport.
Soccer.
Honestly, I think rugby. I would pick rugby because oh my gosh. Growing up, I was the type of person that like I liked playing with boys. I liked being rough. I liked all of that. So I think I'd pick rugby. I would play
Yeah.
rugby so bad.
Okay. I just I mean, I just like soccer. Like,
Yes,
but
yes.
I don't have the stamina or the health, and I've never had the health to, to play physical sports. I tried. I tried
Hmm.
tennis. I tried football. I've tried softball. I've tried baseball. I've tried soccer, and at one point I tried soccer in the rain, and that was fun. That was like really, really. I slipped and fell.
I was like,
It was
sarcasm? Oh, sarcasm?
a lot. I liked it a lot. I did not like it.
I did. I like it a little bit. I don't like it. Oh, it's a good movie.
It's
Up,
a good
up.
movie.
You're cutting out. Okay, I got you back. It was like
Okay,
cutting
there you
out.
go. There we go. Okay, moving on. Let's move on.
Let's do another icebreaker.
Have you ever broken any bones in your body? When and how?
No, I have not. I have not broken any bones. I've sprained my ankle. I believe I sprained my ankle, I should say, because I was
Mm.
trying to walk down the stairs at our old house, and
Oh
like,
no.
I know, walking down the stairs, that's dangerous. But I stepped wrong and my ankle like rolled, and I was like, oh my god, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. Like, it hurt so bad. But I didn't break it.
Oh,
So,
I go.
this is how I get gone. That I'm coming. Yes, I was in between worlds at that point. Are you still there? Can you hear me? Because I don't know if it's, oh, check, check. There you go.
Check,
There you
check,
go.
my check. Okay,
Okay.
am I here?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. So what about you? Have you ever broken a bone? And how and
Uh,
when?
my
Well,
bones are sturdy.
your bones are sturdy. You must have drank a lot of milk growing up.
I I'm drinking milk right now.
Ah, oh my gosh, I can't have milk. I am lactose intolerant.
I can't either, but I like to fight my odds. That's the future me.
Well, may the odds be ever in your favor. Weren't you just complaining before we started the stream? Oh my gosh, I ended up having cheesecake. I ended up having cheesecake a couple weeks ago, and I don't know what they put in the cheesecake because typically cheesecake doesn't have dairy in it. Typically,
It
I
is
mean,
dairy.
yeah,
It is
well,
dairy.
I mean, okay, so the way my mother-in-law makes it is completely different. Like, it doesn't affect me the way this cheesecake affected me. Someone else made it. And so, my God, I thought I was gonna die, Ghost. I swear, I thought I was gonna die. I was like, I'm dying. This is it. This is in between worlds. Like, I'm in between. I'm gonna die. This hurts. And yeah. Needless to say, I am lactose intolerant and I cannot stand milk. So
am. I think technically everyone is actually lactose intolerant. Um,
it's
hold on,
just
hold on,
the
hold
levels.
on. No, no, it's not even that. Like technically, us as humans aren't like we're like. I think it was something about the mammals. They're like, oh, you're only supposed to drink milk during infancy, and after that, it's just like a choice. Like
Yeah,
technically, your body becomes lactose intolerant because you're not supposed to drink milk. You're not meant to drink it.
it sure did, and it happened right after high school. Like after high school,
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh, what is this pain? Doesn't isn't that how it
it doesn't
goes?
end there. It doesn't
It
end there.
does.
No, and like I said, I am drinking. So like I said, I drink boba, and
Mm-hmm.
I found this boba drink from Sam's Club, and they sell these little boba balls in a pack, and you just warm them up and you put them in some milk with ice, and you stir it, and kablammy, it is a delicious boba drink,
Mm.
and I have one right here, and it's just staring at me.
It's like drink
Yep, yep,
me.
my dream drink.
um,
I can't help myself. I like good things. I like good things.
I like the good things.
I like the
Okay.
good things. The things that are not good for me, I like them.
Oh my gosh, I will die. I swear. Let's
Yep,
go with
that is
the
it. That is it.
category two. Let's go with that one.
Okay, so, okay. If you could be fluent in another language, which would it be and why?
Ooh, this is a good one. There are so many.
Yes, that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. I'm like,
oh,
because I can't pick just one. I would
oh.
say I would want to. okay, so I was learning French in high school,
Yeah.
and I already know a little bit of Spanish. It's broken, yes, but it's there. Um, I would want to be fluent in Japanese.
Same. I was gonna
I
say the
am
same.
weeb.
Because then I don't have to read the
I am
subtitles or
sorry.
wait for the dub. I could
Subtitles are
just,
for the weak.
because then I could just watch it. That's what I want. I want to learn Japanese so I can watch the anime
Oh yeah.
in its
Oh
original
yeah.
context.
So so I made a song up the other day about speaking a different language, and I was just we were filling up at the gas station, and it was me and my kiddo, and he was like sitting in the back while I started singing, and I was like, I do you speak French? Do you speak French? No, I don't speak French. No, I don't speak French. I don't remember how the song goes, but that's the lyrics. That's the lyrics of the whole song.
Oh
It was
my
like a little
gosh.
kid type song. I'm like, do you speak Spanish? Do you speak Spanish? No, I don't speak Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. I'm like, this is important to know. That way, if you go somewhere and they speak the language, you're like, and they ask you, like, do you speak this language? You honestly be like, no, I don't speak the language, but I learned to say this in your language so I can understand that I don't
Oh.
speak your language.
Okay, so you were saying it like you were singing it in French and then you were singing it in Spanish.
Yeah, so it's like,
Oh,
hold
okay.
on, it's like, Parlez-vous français? Parlez-vous français? Je n'ai pas parlé or something like that. I don't remember how to say. I don't because I learned it at one point how to say I don't speak French,
Mhm.
and then I forgot because I was like je n'ai pas parlez-vous français, and then I'm like someone told me it's like you don't need to say je n'ai you don't need to say pas or something like so je n'ai parlé français or something like that. So I'm like,
Okay.
oh, okay. Well, I will learn how to properly say that I don't know how to say it. So I can tell you that I don't know how to say it. And it's
I,
the same for Spanish. It's like, hablas español? No hablo español. Like, no no entiendo.
no, no, I do
No
not.
entiendo. No, I do not. Like, I was learning at one point because I respect culture. I like culture. It's
Yeah.
beautiful thing. But anyways, what you
I know, parlez-vous français? I know, je ne sais quoi, obviously. Um,
un, deux, trois,
yeah,
counting? Are you counting?
I know, parlez-vous français? Comment allez-vous? Comment ça
Uh,
va? And that's
so,
it. That's all
let's
I
see.
know.
Let's see. I'm trying to
Oh,
think.
oh, 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 and omelette du fromage. I know omelette
Oh,
du
that's the
fromage.
Dexter's Laboratory. Omelette du fromage.
Omelette
Oh,
du
Dexter!
fromage. I know that one.
Oh, my God.
I sure do know some French.
I do know some French. Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. That's what I know. And then, of course, hablo poquito español. Entiendo mucho, pero hablo poquito.
Amen to that.
Yeah, yeah, that's whatever you were saying for you. All right.
I like, my, as they say, my Spanish is mochado. Mochado.
Mochado.
Mochado.
Yeah,
And
choppy.
they say choppy. Very choppy. I'm like, what does that mean?
You're like, I missed it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Please, please tell me what I said. Like I there's like some okay, so at one point I have a story for you. So
Okay.
I was with my ex in laws and they were like I was like so I was trying to remember what embarrassed was in Spanish. And I'm like I turned into a no sabo kid. That's what they call them now, no sabo kids.
No.
And I was yeah, because I was like, um, estoy embarazada. And I'm like, wait,
Oh,
that's
it's
pregnant.
pregnant. You said you were
Estoy what?
pregnant.
Avergonzado.
Yeah.
Avergonzado. I
Uh,
believe that's what it is.
yes.
Avergonzado. Like
Yeah.
vergüenza. And I'm like,
Vergüenza. Yeah. Yeah. You're
I'm
like,
like,
now,
okay. I
now.
remember now.
You're like, now tengo vergüenza. Now I'm
Yeah,
embarrassed.
mucho vergüenza, monsieur.
Mucho
Sir.
vergüenza. Very, very embarrassed.
It was so funny because even my ex in law what is it brother in law
Mm-hmm.
he was trying to help me out and he speaks pretty good Spanish. So when I asked him like, hey, how do you say this? He's like embarazado. I'm like, that's pregnant.
You're like,
and
no,
he's
no,
like,
I'm pretty
and
sure
he's
that
like,
means
oh my
pregnant.
god, I'm pretty sure. And it's like, hey, I mean, we all make mistakes. We're all gonna say we were embarazado at one point, and there's
My funny story when I was growing up, perdón and con permiso. Those two always trip me up because perdón is when you burp and con
yes,
permiso is when you're walking by. And so I always
yes,
got those two confused. And so when I would burp, I'd say con permiso. And my uncle, God rest his soul, he passed on a couple years ago, but he would
oh, I'm
say,
sorry.
it's okay. He would say, por abajo del piso, which means from the bottom of the
Yes,
floor.
I know that.
So
I know that
yeah,
one.
so I'd say con
This
permiso, and he'd say por abajo del piso, and I'm
del
like,
piso,
oh,
yes,
I was like,
I know that one.
oh, so that's how.
I would get cuatro and cuarto.
Yes, those two. Oh my gosh,
Four and
and
room. Four and
room,
room.
four and room,
Cuatro is four, and cuarto is room.
cuarto. Yep,
Cuarto. El
cuarto.
cuarto. And I would say, vete al cuatro. Go to four.
Go to four.
¿De qué?
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, I at one point did want to become a sociolinguist.
Yes, that would be cool. I think that would be
Yes,
really awesome. Like I
it was
said,
expensive, so I was against it.
Japanese. I definitely want to learn Japanese because
Definitely,
then I can
definitely.
watch anime
Oh yeah,
uninterrupted. I can watch all the anime when it comes out instead of waiting
yes,
freaking
yes,
forever for the freaking dubs.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
we'll do a couple more. We'll call it at 11 o'clock, but let's do a couple more. Let's
Okay.
go with category two.
Category two. Let's not go to three no more. That one made us sad.
I know three was too much, too deep. Oh, I think. Hold on.
Are you religious? All right, go for it.
Okay, yeah.
All
So
right.
sorry about that, folks. We're
Yeah.
just I'm gonna have to directly connect. I think honestly, we're gonna have to rethink how we do this on my end, so that way I can be directly connected in. But yeah, thanks for sticking it out with us. We do love you. We love you all very much for
Appreciation.
sticking it out. Um, Go ahead and read the question now.
Uh, so the question is, are you religious or spiritual?
Yes. Yes. And
Yes.
yes to both, obviously. So I am a Christian. I am a non denominational practicing Christian. I am very spiritual based. I am very much, I follow the philosophy of love God, love people. That's it. No more, no less. My job is not to judge. My job is not to um, do anything. It's just to love people. That's it. I'm just here to love people, and thus creating this channel and just creating a space for people to come and hang out and just feel, I don't know, I guess just to feel a sense of love, worth, encouragement. And I also have a little section in the Discord. If you're not on my Discord, join my Discord. But I have a little section on my Discord of prayers and words of encouragement just to help people out. Um, but yeah, I am very spiritual based, I'm Christian spiritual based, all of that. I believe in God. How about yourself? Are you?
I mean, I grew up in a religious home,
Mm-hmm.
several religious homes, because half of my family's Christian, half of them are Catholic, half of them are Satanists, half of them are agnostic, atheists, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
I am accepting. Let's just say that.
Accepting. That's a
Because
good one.
I'm spiritual, but I'm spiritual, and I'm okay with hearing what everyone else believes in. I'm okay with respecting everyone else's belief. Like,
Yeah.
hey, you believe in what you believe in. You know what? More power to you.
Yeah.
As long as you treat me and respect my beliefs, I will respect yours, because I have been surrounded by quite a few people. No offense to the Christian community, but a lot of them were Christians. Would
Mm-hmm.
tell me that I was going to go down to the down place,
To the basement.
because
Right.
yeah, down to the basement, because I didn't believe.
Yeah.
Um, oh, sorry, I was reading the comments.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer that
But
after you finish answering.
but yeah, so um, like I said, I am very spiritual,
Yeah.
very spiritual, but not religious.
Yeah. And I feel like that's kind of the I feel like that's how a lot of people feel. And it just for me personally, I feel like we as a people need to do more healing rather than damaging. I think there needs to be
Yes.
more love, more encouragement, more healing. Because yeah, I it's from my standpoint, it's not my job to condemn anyone. It's not my job to tell you you're doing something wrong because
Oh yeah.
to be honest, I did that for a while and I lost a lot of friends and it took me a long time to learn that that's not what I'm that's not what I'm put here to do. I'm put here to love on people, to encourage them,
Yes.
to be a light in their life, treat others as you
Yep.
would want to be treated. And that's really it. Um but yeah, that was a deep this for what? For well, okay, so it was a category 2. That makes sense. I was like, that was a deep question. Of course, because it's
Yep.
category 2. Okay.
Yep.
So to answer the question, yes, I
Hmm.
do call myself a hobbit. However, I have not watched the Amazon show because I'm still trying. Like I'm still trying to get to that point. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say that it's not that good, and I guess I'm just a little worried. But I do love watching Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and we actually got this box set. It was really cool. We got the Lord of the Rings box set on a curb alert. Somebody would set up a curb alert, and we went and I looked through all the stuff, and there was the whole entire box set of Lord of the Rings, and I got it for my husband because it was really cool. Um, oh, thanks so much.
That was beautiful. Yes. I
Oh,
Again, like I said, I may not be religious, but I do respect everyone in their own religion and their own belief. Like, it's if as long as you're a good person, I respect you.
yeah, yeah, and like I said, it's just that's all I want to do here. I don't
Hmm.
I just I there's so much darkness, there's so much hurt
Oh
and
yeah.
hate in the world right now. That's the last thing I want to do here. And I've always been of the mindset of, let everything you do be done in love because love is everything. That's in my belief, that's what we were created for, was to love and be loved. And so yeah, that's why I don't know, I want to spread that message. It's all about love. Love God, love people. That's it. That's what I'm here for. But yeah, okay, let's do one more. I don't know, I'll leave it up to you. Dealer's choice. We'll do one more and then we'll go from there.
I'm going to do icebreaker.
Okay. I'm
I
I'm
have
reading the comment. Give me one second.
Yeah, go for it.
So the The comment said the Amazon show isn't out for a couple of months. I either appreciate people's appreciation for the books, even if it's at the expense of the show, or appreciate the secondhand enthusiasm of what Bezos is doing. Yeah, I mean, I'm wanting to. I don't know. I'm wanting to, but I just don't know. But I really love. I don't know. My husband has such a love for The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, and but I guess I caught it secondhand because growing up. Okay, backstory. Growing up, I was very much, I guess you could say, a pick me girl, very much a pick me girl, and I liked wrestling because boys liked wrestling, and I liked Star Wars because boys liked Star
Wait,
Wars.
wait. So the only reason you like this because boys would like it?
Well, yes, with the wrestling and Star Wars and stuff like that.
Okay.
So after
Sorry.
being
Yep.
yeah, after being married to my husband, I really had to approach the question of, do I like this because I like it, or do I like it because boys liked it? And that's when I kind of started realizing that I actually don't really like Star Wars. I know it's like unpopular opinion, but I actually don't really like Star Wars. I can stand it, I can watch it, I get the concept, it's cool, but
You know the characters.
I know the characters, but with all, being genuine, I don't actually love it. But with that being said, I did start watching Lord of the Rings with him because we do it every year. We have a Lord of the Rings marathon, we have a Hobbit marathon every year.
Mm.
It never fails. And so doing that has kind of sparked a more love for it. And so I actually do like The Hobbit a lot. I like, the Lord of the Rings series. I love the Hobbit series. We were actually just talking about that. I went into the psychology of Gollum and Smeagol because, so for those who don't know, everybody obviously knows, but for those who don't know, Smeagol was the character, was the Hobbit. He was Smeagol the Hobbit, and then he ended up murdering his good friend for the ring. And then he,
Unaliving.
oh, is it delaying, or can you still hear me?
No, I
Okay,
can hear you, but it's
okay.
unaliving.
It's yeah. So he unalived his friend for the ring, and then he turned into Gollum. And I went into the psychology of it as like, it's almost like he developed dissociative identity disorder because it was so traumatic, him unaliving
Mm.
his good friend, that he created Gollum to basically um, to basically cope with this traumatic event. And so now when you see Smeagol and Gollum talking, it's him talking to his split personality. And I don't know, I blew my mind. I blew my own mind just sitting there thinking about it like, oh my gosh. So yes, um after much, self-reflecting, I realized I don't like Star Wars, but I do love Lord of the Rings. I do like The Hobbit. I like the message it portrays. I like
I'm gonna
it.
be honest. I have never. I tried to watch Lord of the Rings when I was in high school, and I always fell asleep 30 minutes in. And I tried to get back into it every few years. I try to rewatch it because I'm like, my taste changes in what I like, and I'm like, maybe now. Nope, I cannot watch it. It's not my forte. But I I do a lot of research on stuff like that to
Hmm.
understand it
Yeah,
because I do like to hold conversations with people who have a passion for it,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
especially relating to my art. Like a lot of my art is done based on what my clientele like. Like
Yeah,
I try to keep myself open to all that because it's like if I can't draw what they like, it's like then what kind of artist am I?
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and especially if you're doing something that's like a commission piece and you have
Oh yeah.
no idea what your commission piece is.
Major research.
Yeah,
Major research. That is a big thing for me. Like when I was drawing your chibi, I was like, okay, I need all these details down. Like I need to know your favorite color. I need with like literally like what's your favorite season? What's this? What's that? Like I ask a lot of questions, and it's
yeah,
not because I'm trying to be annoying, not because I can't think of anything myself. It's like I want to capture the character as best I can to what you're looking for as a client, not because I just you know what I'm gonna do this my way. I'm gonna figure out. No, my way is Let me research it. Let me understand what I'm drawing. That way, it's as accurate as it can be.
Yeah, and you did a fantastic job, mind you. So, for
Oh,
those
thank
who
you.
are either just tuning in or have been kind of watching, Ghost Fox did do the little chibis. She did the art for the stream this evening and moving forward of what we're using for our stream together. And my chibi is so stinking cute. We worked so hard on it. It
I loved
is
it. I love her chibi.
adorable. We love her so much, and that's because of all the research she put into it, all of the questions she asked, and yeah, so it's really awesome. I love your artwork, and this is the same Ghost Fox I promote every single stream. I've finally gotten her on to where we can do streams
That's
together.
me.
So,
I,
so yeah,
I am on TikTok. I
yes,
was on Instagram at one point. I'm still working on mm, healing myself regarding that. So there's a lot of toxicity on my Instagram from family members. So I have taken a break from that, but I am still on TikTok. I do commissions here and there. I am not very pricey. I'm literally like sometimes I'm just like, "Oh, I just want to draw you for the heck of it." But again, I am working up my way to start making keychains. I do a lot of different everything. It's not specifically chibis. I do all types of. I just right now I'm stuck on chibis. I love chibis.
yeah. And it's really incredible work. Um, Moving forward, hopefully we'll get to do a sneak peek. But she's working on Studio Ghibli a set, and I am looking forward to buying this set. So I'm letting you guys know there is a set coming out that she is dropping that I am super pumped for because my favorite movie is Howl's Moving Castle from Studio Ghibli, and she is doing something.
Yes.
Oh, it's literally, I have not seen artwork like this, and I'm so pumped. Once I get it, it's literally, I'm going to clear a space back here and I'm putting it up. Like, I'm excited for it. But,
It's a really
okay,
something. So
last question.
last and final
Last question,
question.
and then we'll wrap it up.
So, do you believe in any conspiracy theories?
Ah, oh my gosh! You had to pick this one! Oh my gosh!
Yes.
Dude!
Are you big on conspiracy?
Yes,
Have you heard about the Mandela effect now? Who's on with that? They're like, Tostino's pizza is now Totino's pizza,
I am!
and the
Yes!
double stuffed cookies is now double stuffed, like SPUF
Yes!
stuff.
Yes!
And I'm like, and then the whole Antarctica theory, and it's like, and then how the ocean attaches the universe. Like, oh my god, these theories are just so crazy.
Dude, like,
And I'm like,
you don't even know. You asked the question, I'm like, oh my gosh, I am so,
everything,
I
yes,
am so into conspiracy theories, like, it's so bad. I will
yes.
spiral out of control, and I will have to call my husband and be like, you need to ground me because I am spiraling off of the planet, and I need you to
Help
control
me
what's going on.
in a fetal position. Help me! I can't stop.
How to save me from myself? Yes, I believe in conspiracy theories. I research them. I dig deep into them. Oh my gosh, I do. And none of them I will share, of course. They're all close to the belt, close to the heart. I will not share them, but I am very, very much a conspiracy theorist. I will sit there and I will research and I will just to answer
Here's
your
logic has no power here.
to answer your question, yes, I do believe in conspiracy theories, and I will spiral out of control if I don't have like an anchor. I will fly off the planet doing
Yes,
research.
I've been there. I've
Yeah.
traveled to the other side of the world.
Oh
I guess
my
right now TikTok they have a lot of people like talking about the
gosh.
other rooms. I don't know anything about that. I
Yeah.
just know that it's something scary. They're like, oh, they when like for example, if they have a Photoshop video or one of those videos where that have been edited,
Hmm.
where someone disappears out of nowhere, they're like, they went to the other room. I'm like,
Oh,
what?
are you talking about the yellow, like, what is it called, like the yellow room or something, or like, oh my gosh,
No, they talk
okay.
about a door, or like they talk about if you go into a door, you're going to the other room or something like that.
Mm-mm.
I don't know anything about this conspiracy. I don't know anything about. I don't want to know anything about it.
Exactly.
It just sounds fun.
La
It
la
sounds
la la la.
scary. Like
I don't know
I don't
anything.
know what's
Yeah.
in there.
So one that okay. So this is one I will share. Okay, because I know I said I wouldn't share. This is one I will share. Um, conspiracy theory. The theory is that there are cryptids that live in Yellowstone, and the reason
We don't.
why.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. See, but the reason why it's become a national forest is because Theodore
So many people
Roosevelt.
go missing.
Yeah, Theodore Roosevelt was trying to protect us from these cryptids. And so like there's so much that goes into it, but that's one of the ones I believe is that there could be something, because I mean, come on, this universe is so huge. There has to be stuff that we haven't even discovered yet. There has to be stuff out there. Like the
Oh yeah.
ocean itself is so vast. Yeah, like we're still discovering things in
People.
the ocean.
Yeah. People. A lot of people have the conspiracy going that the ocean links to the universe, like outer space. So it's like it's traveling within itself. That's why it's like so like
Endless.
hard. Yeah. So endless. Yeah.
Allegedly. Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly. Oh, yes, yes, we have to say allegedly. Allegedly. The theory
Allegedly.
is allegedly.
Allegedly. That's a theory. But then again, that's why they're called
That,
conspiracies.
yeah, and we just stated that we believe in them.
We believe
Okay,
in them.
there's one more. There is one more. Okay, so my theory. Now, this was my
Uh-huh.
theory before, and then this kind of confirmed it a little, allegedly.
Okay.
So,
Keep
um,
speaking.
growing up, I always thought that you could do time travel through a black hole, because it was like no one ever saw anything come out of a black hole. It's always getting sucked in, right? Well,
Like
recently,
the change interdimensional.
yeah. So recently, a couple of years back, there was recording. NASA recorded something coming out of a black hole, and
Whoa.
yeah, something came out of a black hole, and I instantly was like, oh my gosh, the spiraling thing. Yeah, it took effect immediately when I heard that, because then I knew it. I knew it. So it was like something could travel in. What if it just traveled out? Like, what if something went in years ago, years and years, light years ago, and it just now is coming out? Pretty crazy. Hey, Supa! Welcome! Hello! Thank you for the raid. We appreciate that.
Wow.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Wow.
We're just
Oh
talking.
my goodness.
We're just talking
Don't
of.
do that to me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I
Don't
scare
do
you?
that. Like, no, I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm already like,
I know it's long. It's been a long time.
look at me.
So,
Look at my background has a bunch of stars and I'm
I
traveling through
know,
space. I'm
I
like,
know.
what if I was the one who came out of the black hole right there? Look at me. Hey,
So,
everybody, I'm here. Hello,
Supa,
everybody.
Supa, we are talking about. Supa, we are talking about conspiracy theories. We just kind of were doing questions like, do we believe in conspiracy theories? And my answer was yes, of course, I believe in conspiracy theories. Duh. Duh.
Conspiracy.
And we just discussed
So
the black hole conspiracy theory that I had thought of. So I'll
allegedly,
recap for you. A couple years back,
allegedly,
allegedly, you know,
allegedly.
growing up, we were taught that and anything that gets sucked into a black hole it disappears. It's gone. It's void. It leaves. Yes, exactly. They're only conspiracy theories until they're proven correct.
Yes,
So,
facts.
yeah. So things will get sucked into a black hole, but like we never knew what would happen to them. Well, a couple of years back, NASA recorded something coming out of a black hole. Something was coming out of it. And so obviously I freaked out and started spiraling. It was like, oh my gosh, everything I believed was true. Because I believed that what if we could do interdimensional travel where you go in the black hole and you can come out? What if something went in years and years, light years prior, and then came out and we just now caught it? Very much Planet of the Apes, very much what is it? Interstellar, very much a lot of that. And so, yes, Didn't mean to blow your mind on that one, Ghost, but
My brain, my brain has been broken.
I know. I'm so sorry. But yes, that is literally what
Currently, yeah, recently, currently, they have another conspiracy going on
mhm.
regarding Antarctica and their wall. That beyond the wall is more Earth, more land, more
Ooh.
continents and
Yeah,
whatnot.
that
And
is
I'm
interesting.
like, I started thinking about Attack on Titan, and
Mm.
I'm just like, well, are we in the innermost circle then? Because like
I'm
we were saying,
spiraling.
like, what if? What if?
Yeah. Well, and like with China in the freaking sinkhole. Did you hear about that?
I've heard about the
Yeah,
sinkhole.
the sinkhole with all like life forms that they've never even seen and like creatures and things. Like I'm excited to see what comes out of there. What creatures they find, what insects they find. I'm pumped for it. I'm like I wonder what is in there because it has its own ecosystem. Everything. It has everything, its own living thing down there. So
Leave it alone.
I'm excited.
No,
Leave
I'm excited. No,
it alone.
leave it
Walk
alone.
away.
Look what they did to the rainforest. Leave it
Oh,
alone.
I
Let it be
know.
there. Leave it
But
alone.
okay, but like
As
look,
long
don't
as we're just
touch.
trying
How
to
about
be,
that? Look,
yeah.
don't touch. Just
Okay.
look.
Look,
Just
don't
don't
touch.
touch. Don't touch. Don't
Put
take
it
it.
in a glass.
Ooh, you have a conspiracy theory that when we have deja vu, we are basically redoing something from the future, but it's in the past.
You know what?
Ooh.
I was thinking about deja vu. For with deja vu, my conspiracy on that is. Oops, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So my conspiracy on deja vu, it's like I'm like, no, we're that we have a sneak peek of a different dimension.
Ooh.
We see ourselves in that dimension, and then like we kind of come back and we're like, wait a second, I lived this life because you did. You were
Yeah.
living it in a different dimension, and then you dimension jumping.
Yes. Yes. Oh
That's
my
what
gosh,
I'm
I've heard of that.
imagining.
Yes, I've
Yes,
heard of the dimension
exactly.
jumping. Like there was one, it was this little girl who like
Deja vu could be the correct path.
it's
Yeah.
so crazy. We are living the same life over and over. Yeah, that's so crazy. This girl, she said that she basically jumped forward and she had kids. She had like her whole life, like she literally lived an entire life, and then
I've
woke
heard
up.
that.
Yes, she woke up and she was
Oh,
back as a child and like literally was mourning because she had
and
children.
she remembered them. She
Yes.
remembered everyone. Oh my god, I heard that story.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I know. So crazy.
Darth,
So
Darth Vader said it was his theory.
yeah. He's like, I thought of it first. It was my. I
Nah,
thought.
bro, don't be taking credit.
Don't
Don't be
take
taking credit.
credit.
I'm not
Yeah.
trying to take credit. Credit stealer.
But yeah. So
No,
it,
it is something that we talk about.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's nuts. And so yes, to answer the question, yes, I do. I do believe in conspiracy theories 1,010%. 1,000.
1 million.
1,000,000%. Yes. So, as much fun as we are having tonight, folks, we have had such an incredible time. Obviously, we did have our chaos like we promised. We had a couple of hiccups with
Yeah.
the stream. We're working a little bit better now, but as time goes on, we are definitely going to get better and better. Just to recap for those who have just joined in the middle or kind of towards the end, we are chaos shall reign. Yes, it did rain.
Yes,
You missed it,
it has
Supa.
rained.
We had to like go on break and had to start the whole stream over because it literally
Get
said.
yourself an umbrella because it's about to rain chaos.
Yeah, so it was bad. But anyway, I'm like crazy for like 10 minutes here. Dang, dang. I'm telling you, there's something out
There's
there,
something in
man.
the air. Check
Yeah.
the weather.
So yeah, so like I said, we are starting a new process. We're doing new content. Moving forward, it is going to be Indian Ghost with a side of chaos, promised. And we're going to be doing that Sundays and Wednesdays, hopefully Wednesdays, depending on how the schedules go. But we're going to be doing just a lot of this. We're going to be doing artwork tutorials. We're going to be doing just
Games.
chats. Yeah, we're going to be doing games. We're just going to be doing a lot of stuff. And then Fridays and Saturdays, hopefully Saturdays, I'm going to be doing my regular Magic the Gathering content. I'll be doing streaming. I'll be trying to get more people to, join me with playing games. I do have a form you can fill out, and that will be emailed to me now moving forward. Again, I apologize that it wasn't emailed to me before, but moving forward, it will be emailed to me so we can set games up and we'll be able to hang out and play Magic and chat. Um, but yes, I just want there to be more content out there for everyone and for everyone's liking. I want to do Magic the Gathering content, but I also want to do art tutorials and art content, and I want to do fun games, board games, doesn't matter, whatever kind of games we can get into.
Storytelling.
Yes, all of that.
Storytelling.
Storytelling, yes. Come October, we are going to be doing some really fun, spooky stories. We're going to be doing spooky, what was it? Scary, spooky,
Doodling.
was it, uh, oh my gosh, I totally forgot what we called it.
Sunday. Sunday. Spooky Story Sunday.
Spooky Story Sunday in October. We're going to be doing Spooky Story Sundays in October every Sunday. Yeah, yeah. I wanted to sing that, but that's not what I meant.
let's not
Skeletons.
get sued.
They do send shivers down your spine. But no, we're going to be doing Spooky Scary Sundays, and we're going to be doing scary stories for the month of October. So I really am excited. I can't wait for
Be
you
sure to
guys.
protect your space.
Yes, I can't wait for you guys to come and join us on that. October is going to be a lot of fun, but we're bringing a lot of new content to you. We want to do a lot of fun stuff. We want to just create a really fun and positive space for you guys. But yes, with all that being said and done, thank you so much for joining us. We are so happy that you could be here. Um, as I always say, let everything you do be done in love, and don't forget to chew your gum. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you guys so much. This was my comeback. This was our comeback, and I can't wait to see you on the next one. I love you guys so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye,
Bye,
guys!
guys. Bye. Stay hydrated. Yeah, stay hydrated.